Hey guys, it's Glow and Eat. I seriously cannot believe I am back, you guys. Oh my goodness. It's almost been about a year since I did my last video on this channel. And it's 2019, you guys. Whew. It was, you know what? It was a very interesting year. I would have to say that. It was very interesting. It was life-changing. It was just interesting. It was completely different from the years before. I had great, amazing times, personal issues. My grandfather passed away in December, so the last month of the year. But I am back now, and I got some, literally the biggest lobster tails that I have ever had. Literally so big. So I'm going to be eating these. I have a few potatoes on the side. I got my Canada Dry, and I got some water as well. And then I whipped up some garlic butter sauce. I put a little bit of paprika and crushed peppers in here just for some dipping sauce. And then I'm going to just go ahead and try to get this ready to eat. These are so big, so big. Like, look at that. Take a look at this meat. Look how huge that lobster tails is. I am so ready. Oh, let me take the tail off. Wow. So this year, well, 2019, again, guys, was a very, very interesting year. My last video on this channel was literally 11 months ago. my skin is a little chewy, the lobster, so I'm gonna put it back in the pot. Okay guys, I'm back. So I had to recook it because I just felt like the lobster was too chewy. So now I am going to go back in. I had to warm up my sauce too because my sauce got cold. I just have to figure out a way. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just now coming back. Today's my first day. But yeah, I just have to figure out a way to make sure I'm all set up and ready to go before my food gets cold. Or find a different way of cooking stuff. Like, of course, the sauce should go last, but when I'm in the middle of cooking, I just want to, like, get stuff done. So this year, well, 2019, like I said, was very, very interesting. My last video was a Wendy's mukbang, and I believe I was talking about finding a job. And it kind of sort of happened. Well, long story short, I ended up opening up my own boutique store. Okay. Yes, I opened up my own boutique store full of like women clothing, and accessories and shoes and that whole nine. However, I have a huge problem. And my problem is my location. I screwed this up, you guys. But the meat is still good. Just the skin is like chewy. But I can just peel off my skin. Now I know. And understand that the first thing to a successful business is location, location, location. Now, when I first got the retail space, did not swallow that. I knew that it was a smaller area, like a smaller place, but it did have like a lot of traffic. So I pretty much assumed was like, well, if people see a new store here, they would be, you know, coming in because the street got like a lot of traffic. But it was still like it's still like in a smaller town. And it's not really like a really popular shopping out area. Now they do, like right next to my little store, there is a men's store. And I thought that was going to be also a great option because at least I will get the female customers from the men that possibly shop at the men's store next door. But nope, you guys, it has not been that great. However, I just opened this store up like the week of Thanksgiving, like that Monday, I believe. And I missed the week of Christmas because I went out of town. So honestly, I can't really blame anybody. I can only blame myself, but with that being said, I was still there for like an entire week when I got back from out of town. And no one was coming in, you guys. And it's kind of sad because my max of sales will be like 2 sales a week. But like I said, I missed 3 weeks already from not being in there, from being out of town. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. But still, with all of that, you guys, it's still a very, very slow area. This is so ruined. Damn. So, also, speaking of going out of town, I literally traveled so much in 2019. It was really the year of travel for me and just being out of the house completely. I also ended up picking up some side jobs that I was doing that I'm still currently doing, slowed down a lot, but because I'm still like inside of my store. Um, so for this new year, I just wanted to take a step back from like traveling so much and really focus on building up my store. And I miss YouTube so much, like literally miss it so much. I honestly did not think I was going to stop posting on this channel, but 2019 just kind of took me by the hand and I was just out there. I remember like in the beginning of 2019, I was like, I just want to travel this year. I just want to go out. I want to travel. I want to be out. And that's exactly what happened. Literally exactly what happened. The places I've been this year were New York City. That's been on my bucket list forever. I think New York City is on everyone's bucket list to go to New York if you haven't been to New York or if you don't live there. So I visited New York City and it was literally the craziest time ever. It was just so busy. New York reminded me a lot of Pittsburgh. I'm only like an hour away in some minutes, maybe like an hour and 20 minutes away from Pittsburgh. And I go there most of the time. I've been there a dozen times in 2019. And it honestly just reminds me of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Just crowded, just literally over flooded. Of course, I went to Times Square. I'm sure there's other areas around New York where it's not so busy and you live like the everyday life. But I went to Times Square and it was so busy, but it was so beautiful and I love the energy there. It was just so nice. I would never ever move to New York City, but I loved it. I loved the vibe. It was freezing cold because I think I went in January 2019. Freezing cold, you guys. But I still had a great time. It was great. I went to a Broadway play. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Why? My light went out and I'm not about to deal with this today. I'm not about to deal with not completing this. Mm-mm. I gotta get it together. This is so stupid. Look how huge this is, my guy. Hi, everybody. Look how huge I am. Massive lobster tail that I ruined. The struggle. This is literally struggle. I'm struggling. First of all, I overcooked it. I didn't notice I was. So I have been. Well, at least I can do is open it. We're gonna have it together next time. Soon. Because I'm coming back. And this is not gonna stop me. There's other things I can eat. I usually do good at the lobster tails, but I've noticed like when I'm trying to record, it's like the time management problem that I have that needs to be changed. Okay. I got so many cuts on my hand. Look at that. Look at this lobster tail that cost an arm and a leg that I just couldn't do right. So, anyways, I went to a Broadway show that was so fun. I had like a really, really great time. I never did anything like that before.